Hello, Scorpio. This is Jay from Live to Love Tarot, here to do your connection and separation read along with your singles. These reads may not resonate with all, so take what works. Also, I have a tendency of saying hear him in regards to the other person. Know the roles can reverse. So we're going to start with the surrounding energy. We have the Knight of Pentacles, the High Priestess, and the Five of Cups. So the surrounding energy of this read right now is that you both are really trying to make steady and stable steps towards using your intuition to release any loss, grief, or regret you're holding on to. You're really trying to heal those old wounds. So what challenges are you facing when it comes to this connection? We have the Emperor, the Eight of Wands, and the Page of Swords. So I feel like the first challenge that you're facing when it comes to this connection is taking your power back. And we have communication, and communicating the truth. So a big challenge right now, and this may be the feminine because we have masculine energy that you want to communicate, and you're trying your best to change your energy, to let go of those wounds, to move forward in stable ways so that you can open up communication. And so you're trying to take your power back. So this can be challenging. What else? So that you can communicate in a stable way. We have the Ten of Pentacles, the Lovers, and the Four of Cups. You know, I feel like you felt rejected by this person. You really thought this was your divine partner. You thought this was a person that you were going to be with forever. And this is why you're holding on to those old wounds, because it hurts knowing that you're not with them right now, even though you're trying your best to change your energy and be more positive. There's still that feeling of rejection you're holding on to. So what advice does Spirit have for you moving forward? We have a Three of Pentacles, a Ten of Wands, and the Magician. Spirit is telling you right now is a time for you to really work on being consciously aware of how important it is to let those challenges and burdens you're holding on to go. If you want to open up communication, if you would like, to talk to your person, you have to first create a new energy and let go of the old energy that carries challenges and burdens. You can't let the past you can't give your power to the past any longer. What is the current connective energy, the recent past, and a challenge? What is the current connective energy, the recent past, and a challenge with you and your person? We have loss, grief, sorrow, and pain as the current connective energy. In the recent past, we have confusion. A challenge is conflicted. And what needs to happen for you to find balance, we have beginnings. So let's get loss, grief, sorrow, and pain. We have the Fool card along with the Death card. So I do feel like right now you both are in this energy of trying to end and heal any grief you're holding on to. And it shows up here. You're ready to make that transition towards trying to create a new beginning in this connection, and know that you have to heal any loss, grief, or regret you're holding on to from this past relationship in order to create that new beginning. In the recent past, we have confusion. We have the King of Cups and the Star card. I do feel like in the recent past, you both realize you had to let go of that confusing, unsettled energy. It was time to master your emotions, forgive the past, and align in this hope, faith, and belief that this new beginning can occur. A challenge connectively is conflicted. We have the King of Wands along with the Seven of Wands. I feel like a connective challenge right now is that you both are kind of guarded. Even though you're trying your best to have the courage to look at the bigger picture, to release any conflict you're holding on to, there's still that guarded energy. There's still those wounds that you're holding on to, those little triggers that you're having a hard time letting go. And this is where you're giving your power to the wrong thing. You should be giving your power to change, changing your energy, letting the past go. And so when you're guarded, you can't work on. When you're being cautious and guarded, you're not healing. You have to let your guard down to face your emotions to heal. What you both need to do to bring balance to this connection, you need to cut those hard times out with the Five of Pentacles and the King of Swords. Holding on to the hard times of the past is only keeping you stuck in a negative energy and preventing you from finding this new beginning that you want, working towards that new beginning. So what you both need to do to bring balance to this connection, you need to cut out the hard times and really move towards that new beginning. So what is your person's energy toward you? What is their intention and what is their challenge right now? What is your person's energy toward you? What is their intention and what is their challenge right now? Your person's energy toward you is consequences. Their intention is the chase. A challenge is unspoken, and what your person needs to do to bring balance to this connection. We have loyalty, dedication, trust, and reliability. Let's get consequences. We have the Ace of Wands along with the Moon card. I do feel like right now your person's energy toward you is they're trying to let go of any clouded judgment that stands in their way for taking the consequences for their actions. And a lot of it is because they know they want a new passionate beginning with you. And in order for that to happen, they have to first accept the consequences of their actions. Their intention is to end the past, to complete that cycle so that they can pursue this new beginning, so they can pursue the present moment and let go of the past. A challenge with your person is they're sitting in some regret. We have the Tower card and the Chariot. You know, your person, when we go through an emotional battle, when we go through a really, really harsh breakup with the Tower, this was a very emotionally harsh breakup. We don't realize what we're doing. And so a part of what is preventing your person mostly from moving forward, even though they're accepting consequences of their actions, they're sitting in regret. They regret the drama, the chaos they brought into your life unnecessarily. And this hurts them. And this may have been why they started accepting consequences of their actions, because they started to embrace their emotions and realize they regret some things they did to you. What they need to do is forgive themselves. And what they need to do is dedicate themselves to making a passionate effort in finding out the truth, finding balance and moving forward. You cannot change the past, but you can change how you deal with the present moment and the future. And this is what your person needs to do. They can't go backwards. They can't change what they did, but they can forgive themselves and try their best to be honest and truthful with themselves on how they feel moving forward. So what messages does your person have for you? What does your person want you to know? What messages? You've affected my life significantly. There are still so many things unsaid between us. Let's get you've affected my life significantly. We have the Strength card and the Eight of Cups. You know, as your person is starting to evolve and walk away from the drama, the chaos, accepting the consequences and trying to evolve and find the strength to move forward, they do realize that you've affected them. You've affected their life significantly. You've really changed who they are in a positive way. There are still so many unsaid things between us. We have the Queen of Wands and the Seven of Cups. I also feel like your person wants you to know, as they regain their confidence and they open up to new options in their life, they do realize that there are some unsaid words, unsaid things that you two, it's like there's still some, I don't know, I can't get that word. But there's a lot of unsaid things between the two of you, a lot of things that need to be resolved or were never resolved. So let's get a near future. We have masculine energy and one day, someday, somewhere, another time. We have the Four of Pentacles along with the Two of Swords. I do feel like in the near future, your person is really going to work on trying to really let go of any confusion, any indecisiveness that takes away from their ability to take their power back from the past. We have, in order for the past to heal, in order for us to really let it dissipate, we can't give it no more power. And I feel like your person's going to work on doing this. And this is going to put them into that one day, someday, somewhere, another time. You know, this is going to help them to face the truth that it's time to find stability. It's time to move forward. It's time to put hope, faith, and belief that things between the two of you will work out the way they should. And hopefully, what I'm getting from your person, a new beginning will arise, because they want, just like you, they want another chance. They want another chance to prove to you that they can be the person that you need, that they can be the person that you thought they were. People change, and sometimes they don't mean to change. Things change in their lives, and they'll change. But I feel like your person wants you to know mostly that they're going back to the person that you met. They're going back to the person you used to know, and they're hoping that you want that person still. So, this is what I have for you. I hope it helps. Now we're going to move on to singles. Who is coming at you, singles? Who is coming at you, singles? Who is coming at you, singles? Oh, this is someone who hurt you. We have the Three of Swords, the Five of Wands, and the Knight of Wands. So this person that is coming at you is definitely someone that broke your heart. Someone that caused a lot of conflict. And I feel like the conflict was they brought people into your relationship when you were together, and it caused a lot of heartache. I mean, they really brought a lot of pain into your life. But I feel like this person is coming forward hoping that they can use the passion that you once had to bring you back around. They're coming forward to apologize for putting you through so much pain. They're coming forward hoping that you two can start over, and that you'll forgive them for the pain that they brought into your life. So what will their intention be? We have the Ace of Swords, the Page of Wands, along with the Two of Swords. I feel like their intention is to make some clear decisions, to take a new action, to release any indecisiveness. They want to show you, they want to tell you the truth about how they feel. And they're hoping this is going to make up for their immature actions, for the indecisiveness or confusion they've caused in your life. How will they see you? We have the Ace of Wands. Yeah, they want a new passion beginning, and they see you as their true love. They're going to see you as a person they went through ending with, but someone that they always truly loved, and someone that they would like a new passionate beginning with. What will they want the most from you? We have the Empress, the Queen of Cups, along with the King of Wands. I feel like what they will want the most from you, they want you to find comfort in really looking at the bigger picture with them, and also having the courage to tell them how you feel. They want to know that you love them. They want to know that you care. How will you see this person? We have the Knight of Swords, the Two of Pentacles, along with the Three of Pentacles. I feel like you're going to see this person as someone that you struggle with. Even though you're going to try to seek the truth, even though you want to see the truth, you're still not sure if you want to come back together with them. What will you want the most from this person? We have the Ten of Cups, the Four of Pentacles, along with the Two of Wands. I feel like what you will want the most from this person, you want them to give you some room to make a decision. You're not sure if you want to rebuild this because you're still holding on to things from the past. And so I feel like what you want the most from this person is to let them know that you're not sure. They got to give you some space to figure it out. I don't think you were expecting this person to come back around. So it can be difficult when someone comes back around and you're not ready for it. What will the connection be? We have the Ace of Pentacles, the Death card, along with the High Priestess. I feel like connectively you both are really going to try your best to take advantage of this new stable beginning being offered. I feel like a lot of what is making you hesitant is there's some things that you felt this person hid from you that you want to know about, but you're going to try your best not to make that transition and trying to look for any hidden secrets. So what challenges will you be facing? We have the Sun card, the Five of Pentacles, and the Magician. You're not positive that you want to create something new with this person. A lot of it is because you still remember those hard times, and you don't want to go through that again. What's another challenge? We have the King of Pentacles, the Nine of Swords, along with the Page of Swords. I feel like another challenge that you're going to be facing is talking about the stress and anxiety that you're still holding on to. You know, the stress and anxiety that's standing in your way in finding stable ground with this person. You're going to have, it's almost like you're not going to trust this person right away to communicate your real truths, your deep truths. So what advice will Spirit have for you? We have the Ten of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Lovers. I feel like the first piece of advice that Spirit's going to have for you is it's time for you to really figure out if you want to move in a new direction, and figure out if this is someone you could be in a partnership, if this is someone that you still feel is your forever after. What's another piece of advice? We have the Justice card, the Tower card, along with the Six of Pentacles. I feel like another piece of advice that Spirit's wanting you to know is it's time to be truthful with yourself. If you're going to be successful in really letting go of the drama, chaos, you have to communicate with this person. You got to heal. Even if you don't want to reconcile with this person, even if you don't feel you have it in you to really accept this person back into your life, at least take advantage of the situation to be able to communicate what you're holding on to so you can move forward. Let's get some near future. We have the Knight of Pentacles, the Devil card, along with the Ten of Swords. So I do see, like, in the near future, you making, I feel like you both are going to make steady and stable steps towards really starting to heal what restricts you in the painful ending, all that crap that happened that caused the ending to be so painful. I see you working on it in the near future, and who knows what will happen after that. So this is what I have for you. I hope it helps, and I thank you so much for stopping by. And as always, go with love and peace.